Good morning, everyone. It's Rifcal. We're playing some more Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. Today, we are heading underground. We're gonna go straight to Agart. Drop in the magma rock, apparently. Magma key in the original game. I'm not sure why a magma rock would do this, but whatever. That is definitely different than the original. We'll take it, I guess, though. Agart doesn't have a whole lot to it, and it's pretty much all we're gonna do. We don't have control during this section, so we are immediately going to enter this cutscene where the Red Wings swoop in, and there is a battle between the dwarven tanks and the airships. Now, I've made some comments about the Pixel Remaster as far as what I feel like they've done well, and most of the time, I really like the way that the sprite work is done. This half angle with the airships has never looked great to me. I feel like it's really mediocre. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but it's a little bit frustrating when this game looks so good for the most part. We get a crash landing. And we have to walk. In this case, we are walking to the Dwarf Castle, and we're gonna head, I think, oh, that's right, everything's locked currently. We're gonna meet King Giat. Same as the others, but from what I've witnessed, I gather you're not on their side. Please tell me you still have the Dark Crystals. Unfortunately, they've stripped us of 2, and only 2 remain. We were a fraction too late. The castle's crystal is safe. Those were your tanks. Okay. Oh, that's right. So Sid leaves. I forgot about that. Someone is spying on us. Oh, I forgot that this was right now. Whoops. Oh well. We're going to follow them into the back room here. Unfortunately, once again, we don't actually get Sid. And we get to get in the boss fight with the dolls. The Calbrena dolls. Calcobrena? Sure. Okay. So this fight is in 2 steps, and apparently they fixed that glitch, which is annoying. The big trick here is you have to split it up to hit the... Alright, to kill the last 2 at the same time, basically. Otherwise, they all fuse into one. We may be able to avoid that. Man, these are annoying. Just lots of attacks in a very short time. I guess we go here. Didn't kill, so we'll try here. We'll get the jump lined up. They've got it. Okay, they basically prevent you from actually doing the trick that you could do in the original game, which was preventing them from fusing by killing them at the same time, because it used to be a reaction. That's okay, though. We'll go ahead and Berserk Yang as well. Berserk is a really good status effect in this game. We're going to be using it a lot from here on out. There we go. Rosa gets apparently a bunch of spells in those 3 levels. And here Golbez shows up to try and take one of the crystals. Golbez tells us that he's trying to get the crystal, or why he's trying to get the crystals. Icebind, which just blocks, and the Shadow Dragon is going to demolish all of our party members except Cecil. But Rydia shows up. And oh, we don't have a... Okay, whatever. This boss does not have a lot of hit points, so we don't actually need to get everybody up here, I don't think. Yeah. We are very much okay with Rydia being the one to get those experience points instead of spreading it out throughout the party. Rydia is easily the most powerful character in the game, but she has the highest XP curve. It looks so different. What happened? Leviathan took me to the land of summons. It's the world where the monsters I can summon. We became friends during my stay, and I learned a lot. I can't use white magic anymore, but I've grown stronger as a summoner, but time flows different there, so I've aged quite a bit. It's the girl we've met in the mist. Fortune favors us indeed. The Queen of the Land of Summons said to great forces at work, and we must confront it together. So yeah, we get Rydia back. We have a black mage again, and like I said, Rydia is easily one of the best characters in the game. The most powerful. Well, technically, she's the second most powerful black magic caster, but she's the most powerful black magic caster you actually get to use. And her summons are very good. You will sneak in and seize the crystal while our tanks distract them. We'll go to the tower and reclaim the crystals. There's an exit in the castle's basement. You may leave when you're ready. Okay, we can go over here now. Already got a great bow. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some arrows. I don't think we really need any of this. Oh, never mind, we need those. We're gonna pick up 3 rune armlets. That'll be good for the rest of the game. And a flame shield. We don't want flame mail because we're gonna be utilizing other stuff. Let's see if I've just bought a bunch of unnecessaries, because we probably should loot before we do that. Power armlet is awesome. Another silver hourglass, elixir. Lots of looting to be done in Dwarf Castle. It's got lots of goodies. Geishel Greens. That's where the secret passage is, but we're gonna hold off on that for just a moment. Remedies. Honestly, let's grab another 2 of those. And another 2 cottages. We haven't really needed them so far. That should be fine. We've got the casters to actually use Minnie and Toad and everything now. Bacchus Cider. Bacchus Ciders are genuinely one of the best items in the game. It lets you use... I just got done saying how good the status effect Berserk is, and it lets you use it on yourself, which is really important. Because you will generally only have one person who can use it. So we just got the Black Belt Gi, which is it's basically an upgrade of the Karate Gi. It is arguably the best armor in the game. Just because of how all the stat systems in this game work. The defenses matter a lot less than the offense, and it is the best. It gives you a strength buff. Quick heal. We're gonna go Black Bucky, headband, power armlet. Wait, does Kane leave again soon? Not yet. We've got him for a little bit longer. We're gonna go... Yep. I don't think we need anything else there. Gold hairband... Or gold... Actually, the gold hairpin gives you an intellect boost. Sage's Miter gives a spirit boost, so we actually want this on Rydia. And the whip we've got does not give an intellect boost, so we actually want to give her this Rod of Change instead of the one she's using. Flame shield, blunt headbands. And we'll go ahead and give Yang the rune armlet. Even though he doesn't get anything from the magic stat, it is a much better defensive item than the silver armlet he was wearing. Okay. I'm gonna actually turn on encounters here briefly. Just briefly, though. I believe there's a cutscene here as you cross this threshold. No? No. That's the one I was thinking of. The background on this one looks slightly different than it does just because it's got like some layers to it, which looks very cool, but it's also that's what we need to do. I was trying to remember how that would work, and the answer was use a claw. So Thunder Claw does work on this, but magic does not. We should be able to finish it off without it actually summoning anything. claw. Makes Yang even better. I can't remember what the killer bow was in the original game offhand. But I think that's the archer's bow in the original, maybe? I think this is a save point. I never remember which of these is the actual treasure chest and which one is the... So I don't think any of these other rooms here have anything in them. Ice armor. So this is probably ice shield. By far some of the easiest. Ooh, we got a siren drop. That's really good. Mostly in this case for completely breaking the game open, but that's okay. This is supposed to be a quick playthrough anyway. So that door's locked currently. This is going to be more of a just in case. I don't think this is not strictly necessary, but it's Dr. Luga is one of those bosses that I never remember how scary they actually are. Short version, in the randomizer, not scary. Makes mention of Eblin. And then we continue on. Little dance. That'll make him self-destruct, which unfortunately takes one of our party members out. However, now we get into the second phase. For this one, we're going to Berserk Yang, because he is considered a mechanical enemy. Yeah. I wasn't thinking it was going to be too hard, but I did want to save just to be safe. Get Dr. Lugo's key. Dwarves are in danger. We have to stop the cannons. Haha, killing dwarves is fun. Well then. These guys are pretty weak. Just regular enemies. They're going to destroy the controls. Nothing can stop the cannons now, which means Yang is going to blow up the cannon to save the dwarves. He asks us to tell his wife he'll always be with her. The door is now broken. And we get the sad theme for a whole 2 seconds before we go back into fanfare. It's one of the things I've talked several times about the cinematics in the game, and that is one of the things that holds it back a little bit, in my opinion, is there are scenes like that, especially if you have random encounters on, like, you could end up getting into a random encounter before you even get off the floor. And it just resets that music. We are falling to our death, but luckily we left somebody behind with an airship. Where's Yang? He was a hero till the end, so we've lost another good man. This is Rydia, the summoner from Mist. Ah, they're still on to me. Okay, and I believe this is where we're going to avoid them by heading back up to the surface. And Sid is going to also blow himself up. And wants us to head immediately for Baron. Now, Yang's sacrifice, I somewhat understand. There's an urgent situation. I'm kind of I understand there's ways around it. Sid jumping off with a bomb to seal off the exit makes very little sense. Also, having a powerful summoner like Rydia, it's like, if you want to blow up some controls in a tower, maybe, summon Titan. I don't know. Can't remember why we're heading to Baron here. Like, genuinely, why are we heading to Baron? That's Rose's house. I'm trying to remember. Is it Sid's house you have to go to? Well, I'm really not sure why it's telling us to go to Baron, but I'm pretty sure... Oh! You have to get the hook installed on the airship. That's... So we need to go find the engineers in the castle. I was gonna say, like, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to just go to Evelyn, but there is a reason, and that is because we need the hovercraft to get there. There we go. Even the Cave of Evelyn. Okay. Still got... trying to remember where we left the the hovercraft. Was it down here? No, it would have been up here? Yes. There we go. It's almost like there's a blue dot on the map. That's a little annoying. Okay, so we're gonna do... Now, there is Castle Eblin as well. However, you know what? I think this is actually probably a good spot to stop. We'll pick back up next time with Eblin Cave and Eblin Castle, and recruiting our final party member. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you're enjoying this playthrough and if you got to the end of this episode, I assume you are, make sure that you check out the episode of Retro Encounter podcast that's going to be linked, as it should be out today, possibly later today, depending on when you're watching this, and I will be one of the guests on there. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.